Hello and welcome back to Brodeurland for a special Pi Day celebration. Today we're going to dive into the legendary, the mysterious, and should we say, the irrational pi. To help me along this Pi Day journey, I've got four individuals I want to introduce to you. So let's come on over here. First off, I'm going to introduce to you mathematician Oliver right here. Second, let's go over to the beautiful and gentle mathematician Ellie. And third, we've got the littlest of all the mathematicians, Cooper. Now, be careful. He may have a cute and innocent face. Maybe not right this second. So we need to keep an eye out on you. Are you going to make good choices today, Cooper? Okay, I hope so. Anyways, some of you guys might be thinking, well, Mr. Brodeur, I counted 3 different people right there. Who's our 4th one? Great question. We've got a special guest that I'm going to hand the mic over in just a moment to. But to get him out here, we need to have a good drum roll, please. So let me hear it, everybody. All right. So without further ado, let's introduce the one, the only Pi Guy. Hello, Pi Guy here on this Pi-tacular, amazing Pi Day. Thank you, Mr. Brodeur, for giving me a beautiful entrance, and of course, my fellow mathematicians. Now, here's the deal. Let's cut to the chase. We got to start trying to figure out what this pi is all about. So let's go over to the board that Mr. Brodeur helped create and set up for us. Now, pi, our main challenge today is we need to understand the mystery, the legend, and should we say, the irrationalness behind this one and only pi. Now, if you look at this formula, we have the circumference formula. Now, you may be wondering, Pi Guy, what is that C stand for? What does that D stand for? Well, C is circumference. Circumference is more like a perimeter around a circle right here. So if you look at this mason jar that we'll be using in a second, we'll be finding the circumference around that momentarily. And then, of course, D is going to stand for our diameter, which is going to be across the center of our lid right here. Now, the problem is we can't use that circumference formula the way it is because we need to find pi. We don't need to find C. So here's the deal. Mathematician Oliver, let's take this whiteboard right here. And what I want you to do is help us rearrange this formula better to solve and locate our pi. So bring us away, mathematician Oliver.
So first, you're going to divide each side by D.
Good job. So right now, I see he's divided both sides by D. What does that give us at this point? What happens on this side of the equation?
It removes the D, so CD equals pi.
I love it. So let me put this up here for you guys so you guys can see it. Thank you, mathematician Oliver. All right, so as you can see right here, it looks like mathematician Oliver has divided our diameter to both sides. Now, you may be wondering, why did mathematician Oliver do that? Like he said, he was trying to locate this legendary pi. Just like some of you guys in Mr. Brodeur's math class, he may ask you to solve for x. And now, today, we're going to be solving for pi. Think back to Unit 1 when you had to do literal equations. This is a literal equation right here. And so now we are one step closer to identifying this legendary and irrational pi. Now, here's the problem though. We need to know what C is, which is our circumference, and we need to know what D is, which is our diameter. So we're going to go over here to our mathematician Ellie. So mathematician Ellie right here. Let's take our mason jar and we're going to take this red string right here. Now, I believe this red string should wrap around the outside of this mason jar lid. Is that correct, mathematician Ellie, right here? All right, so if you could wrap this around, all right, does it make it all the way to the other side? Do they meet? Let's take a look right here. Good, there we go. Do they meet right there? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go over to mathematician Oliver right here. I need you to help measure this right here, and we're going to use centimeters to be a little bit more exact. So let me grab this side right here. All right, where does this roughly come out to be right here when you do your measurements?
21.67 centimeters.
Whoa! Did you just say 6'7", mathematician Oliver right here?
Yeah.
My mathematician Oliver, he is known to be very precise.
What?
He doesn't like to go to one decimal place. Let me just double check this right here. Oh, I would agree. It's right there between 6, 7. So you know what? What we're going to do is you said 21.67 right there. All right. But here's the deal. Now what we've got to do is we've now got to get the diameter. Mathematician Cooper, are you ready right here? All right. So let's come over here. What I want you to do is we've got to measure across. All right, hold that side for me right there. All right. Does that make it all the way across our center of our lid right there? Perfect. All right, mathematician Oliver, it's up to you. We need to now take this right here and we're going to measure. So what does that come out to roughly be right here?
6.9 centimeters.
Ah, about 6.9 centimeters. Are you sure? I know the last one you wanted to go a little bit more right there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
just making sure. I know you like to be exact. So you said not 9, you said what? 6.9. All right, let me fix that really quick right there. So you said a 6.9. All right. My calculator people over there, I need you to calculate for me 21.67 divided by 6.9. Mathematician Ellie, mathematician Cooper, what did you guys get right here? Let's see, I see a 3.14. Oh my gosh, 3.14. Wait a minute. Let's write this down right here. So if we estimate to the nearest hundredths right here, we get 3.14. Mind-blowing right here. I believe that's what most people know pi is. Now, of course, we know pi is irrational. We know pi is going to go to many of places, right, mathematicians? But this is a clever way to get closer to really understanding the nature behind this legendary pi. So, thank you, mathematicians, for helping me along this journey of really understanding, really dissecting this legendary and, of course, irrational pi. Pi-tacular. Anyways, let's wrap things up. And I know Mr. Brodeur always likes to wrap things up the same way. So, Mr. Brodeur, I hope it's okay. But we'll end like he does. Always remember, you make each day a special day by just you being you. There's no one in the whole world like you except you. And I like you just the way you truly are. It's good that you exist, but you got to go out there. Even on this Pi Day, continue to persevere so you can become that best version of yourself. So until next time, Pi Guy out. Peace.